Hey, how's it going? Today I'm going to go over how to draw a spooky key. All right, this is very Halloween-esque. It's kind of like that old secret key that you're going to put into like a door. Very, very simple, easy, completely for beginners. So stay to the very end. A very short lesson, okay? Let's get started. First thing I do here is I'm going to start with a circle for the top here. Take your time with that if you need. It doesn't have to be perfect. Mine's certainly not. It's actually better if it's not perfect because this is going to be about an old, rusty, gross key. So I'm going to go over here, draw another circle in the middle, kind of like a donut shape. Like so. Alrighty. So we got our donut looking shape, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go straight down, pull a straight line down right there. Go over here on this side, another pull a straight line down. Right now so far it just looks like a lollipop or something, right? Gonna go over here at the bottom, curve underneath. If you like learning how to draw Halloween drawings, by the way, hit the subscribe button and the like if you want to. But the subscribe button's gonna let you know when I post, and more importantly, what is posted. So when you do the subscribe and click the bell notification, it's gonna let you know on your feed what's being posted and what's being taught that day. So, the idea is, basically you're gonna be searching through your feed, and you're gonna see a thumbnail, and it'll show you, hey, how to draw a pumpkin, hey, how to draw a spooky ghost. So absolutely, there's nothing to lose. I'll go over here, and I'm gonna make a square block here around the middle. Gonna go over here, another one. Up over here, down. So obviously this is the key portion of it, right? You're seeing all these notches, and this part you can just make anything you want. I mean, you could just separate them out, or right here you could just make them a little jaggedy, right? Whatever is gonna fit that key. Gonna go over here on this side, line, and it's gonna be like a when somebody carries it, like, right? Like you're gonna carry, somebody's got that key around their hand or something like that, right? It's gonna be just like a string. And if you really want, you can do this, create like a thin string there to kind of keep it around your neck or anything like that. Let's go in and kind of damage it up. So I want to damage it, so I'm going to draw lines like this inward, right? They're like scratches, thin lines. Try to make them thinner because that's a good idea to make it look a little more used. And they're really random what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of like, got these nicks and marks, and it's probably a little bit rusted, right? Maybe something like that. That's the whole kind of point. Hopefully you guys have a great Halloween. Let me know what you're doing for Halloween. That's a really big deal. I'm going to throw a few stickers on here you guys can check out. Some Halloween drawing related stickers. Line over here. Line over here. Curve. Again, see, everything I'm doing here, all these nicks and scratches, they're really just kind of for the heck of it. They're just kind of more or less kind of random, right? You're giving it a flavor, right? You're sprinkling this flavor onto this key, and which gives it a little bit of a story. You're like, oh, what has this key been through, right? Because it's so simple, the shapes, you want to complicate it up a little bit with that. But again, do that very lightly. You don't want to, screw with the form of the entire thing, because the form is the most important part. Something like that. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a thicker, I'm going to draw a thick line around this key, okay? Line down, up, curve. I'm drawing that thicker line to kind of, contain it. It's going to just give a better idea of the drawing. Down here, curve here, in, out, down, in, Right, so curve, continue right here, and I'm gonna continue right here in this area. Gonna really just kind of even out that thick line on the outside of it. The reason you want to do that, again, is you want to make it relatively simple, right? It's simple yet readable, and that's the most important thing. So now I'm going to throw a little bit of color on there, nothing wild. I'm going to grab this gray colored pencil, and it's by Crazy Art. So it's not even like a big brand. It's just kind of like a regular colored pencil you can get anywhere. You can get Prismacolor pencils, which is what everybody gets, but I'm just going to go over here, and you might not even see it on the paper. To be honest, I can barely see it on my paper. But I want to give it a little bit of a gray. Or if you want, you can put like a yellow. But I want gray to look more rusted, right? Really gross. Like I said, you might not even be able to see it in my drawing right now and on the page, because I'm going to heighten the contrast probably somewhere in the video editing. And you might know, but it's just going to give it a little bit of seasoning, like I said. Just like I said over there, a little bit of seasoning. Little bit of seasoning there. Like so. It's kind of pushing it in there. If you want, you can kind of push the shape. So there's that light color of seasoning right there. Just a light gray to kind of separate it out from the page. If you want, you can go right here and press harder. Be careful though. Press harder on the colored pencil to get like, see like a darker value maybe underneath here. The reason I say be careful with this is because this can give you carpal tunnel syndrome. That's kind of where it comes from. It comes from the tightening of something and pushing down really hard. Have you heard the stereotype of artists getting carpal tunnel, right? They're like, don't get that. I have never even remotely been close to carpal tunnel because I don't use anything like colored pencil, right? It usually comes from if you're grinding down really hard and you're like putting a lot of, what do you call it, like a lot of tension in your hand and then pushing down. That's where carpal tunnel comes from. But as long as you don't do that, as long as you just chill out, it's fine. You know, or you do it sometimes like this. You gotta have to do it sometimes. Just be aware, okay? I don't know where that stereotype came from because none of my artist friends have that either. I would imagine only if you're working exclusively with something like colored pencil that maybe that'd become an issue. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Hit that like button because we want to push the Halloween season really, really hard this year, okay? I will talk to you next time, and I'll see you very, very soon. Talk to you next time, okay, everybody? Ooh, say hi to me in the comments section, and I'll say hi back. Hey, for those of you that are a little bit more serious and you really want to kind of upgrade your art skill all around, I have these beginner art lessons here on my Skillshare. So the idea with this is that some people that, you know, for example, on YouTube, people just kind of want to draw what's in the video and just generally have a fun time. They're not always concerned about the little details and stuff about learning how to do this stuff, you know, long term. And I get that. That's fun. But for some people want to upgrade their art ability entirely, like all around, like they're serious about it. If that's you, go here. Like I said, there's programs here on even some of the same material. Like I said, it's just a lot more in depth. My eye drawing program is an hour as opposed to the video I have on YouTube, which is like 10 minutes, right? You can still learn from both, but like I said, if you really want more and you really want to make this part of your life, go here. I have same thing over here, how to draw a dragon head. I have anime, I have cartoons. There's categories for everything, and everything is for beginners. The other thing about this website is it's incredibly easy to watch it. This is like the Netflix of like drawing lessons. So you can go through the entire site, see everybody else's lessons. And normally the site costs like 30 to 40 bucks a month. Because you're watching this video right now, if you're still watching right now, you get it for free for at least a month. Like 30 days, that's a lot. But just what you have to do is go over here to the video, go down, first link in the description, the very, very first link, that gives you free access to this whole thing for 30 days. You just go over here, you click this thing, boom, and then you sign up. And it's super easy. And the cool part is you can just straight up cancel it before the 30 days is up, and you never pay a single thing. You never pay a cent, and you got all this learning from it. But
yeah, like I said, that's an option for you guys. If you guys want to do it, absolutely go hit that up. And that's it.